Just having a quick look at people's tweets, just written a few down. Pogba's a virus, Graham Souness. Pogba's a virus, Gary Neville. Pogba's a virus, 190 million United fans. Hello people, it's your boy Osman, back again. Paul Pogba, the flipping virus, let's flipping go. Fucking eat your hearts out, mother lovers, eat your hearts out. Paul Labile Pogba. Okay, I need to stop. Just compose yourself as well. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe, drop a like, share, all that good stuff. Anyways, let's get into the video. Paul Pogba, bagging a mother loving praise. All the people calling Pogba a virus, get him out of the club, get him out of the club. Well, sit down and have your humble pie, mother lovers. Have your humble pie. Let's flipping go. First and foremost, let's get into the lineup. He made the changes that I was asking for. Bar Matic stayed in the team. He brought Fred in for Herrera. He brought Dalot in for Ashley Young, both of which got subbed off for Herrera and Ashley Young, so it was kind of pointless really. They both got subbed off after that, the 50-something minutes, because to be fair, they didn't really play that great. However, first half performance, first 20 minutes or so, I thought Huddersfield probably had the better chances. They did have one they probably should have scored, being scattered from 6 yards. Manus that De Gea didn't have much to do in the first half, although they did look like they were going to cause us a threat within the air, especially from set pieces. But yeah, honest to God, first half performance, yes, we weren't fantastic. We didn't blow them away, but we sustained pressure consistently throughout the game, especially in the first half, which is what I have not seen in the longest time. You used to see under Ferguson, our teams would consistently be knocking on the door and eventually would break through, and that is when the deadlock happened. It was flipping broken. 1-0 Manchester United. That man, Nemanja Matic, who was also just dire under Jose Mourinho, but he gets the goal. The cross comes in from Rashford. Lindelof heads it on, and there is Matic with his 5 pace, knocks it into an empty net. Fair play, Matic. Right place, right time. Gets us ahead, and at this point, I'm thinking, okay, here we go. The floodgates are gonna flip it open, but it didn't happen. It did not happen. Fair play to Huddersfield, like I said. They did cause us a lot of threat on the break, although they didn't have the quality to actually create as many chances. But again, like I said, I was still worried at this point because we weren't getting that second goal. Yes, we were knocking on the door, but we were just lacking that bit of quality. We had a couple of situations with Mata. If the ball was a bit better from Mata, the through ball, one to Rashford, one to Lingard, sorry. If there was a bit more quality in there, they would have got in behind, but sadly, the quality was lacking. Pogba was starting to grow in the ascendancy of the game, and to be fair, I thought he was actually one of our, in fact, he is man of the match for me personally, but in general, before he scored those 2 goals, I thought he was having a fairly good game. This new role of Pogba in the number 10, free role, is exactly where he should be playing. The team looks like it's been built around Pogba. For me personally, it's a flipping correct thing to do. 3 assists and 2 goals since Jose Mourinho has gone. Is it a coincidence, or is it just the fact that we were playing against poor teams? Time will tell, of course, but for the time being, I'm absolutely buzzing for Paul Pogba because he's answering the critics in fine fashion. There, just stood there. Just that celebration is iconic. I just hope it's a bit, if you're Pakistani and you watch cricket, you know Shahid Afridi invented that one. But regarding Pogba, honest to God, I'm just saying this, a lot of people look at stats, and to be fair, I'm happy that he's delivered on the stats department. For me personally, it does not matter, but I know for other people, that's all they look at. They won't even look at the Man United games. They'll just say Pogba's got 2 goals, so he must have played well. Realistically speaking, I'm not going to say he was fantastic. I actually thought he played better against Cardiff, but he delivered when he mattered most. And in the second half, we got the crucial second goal. It was a very well worked goal. Like I said, we were missing that bit of quality in the final third. Martial was a massive miss for us. I believe he's ill, so hopefully he has a speedy recovery, because for me personally, we didn't look as much of a threat going forward. We kind of looked like we were a bit out of ideas at points, especially in that second half. Just prior to the second goal, we didn't look like we were going to create. If anything, Huddersfield came out the better team in the second half, especially in the first 15 minutes up into the 60th minute period. They were causing us a lot of problems. They looked like they were going to score, if I'm being quite frankly honest with you. But a bit of class from Rashford, who I thought was fantastic again, getting into the box, playing the ball to Mata. He plays it to Herrera. Herrera slides and plays it to flipping Paul Pogba, who makes no mistake, puts it into that bloody bottom corner. Quality finish. That's where Pogba needs to be. fantastic move from Man United, of course. 4 players involved, Pogba finishing it off, beautiful finish, and there you go. Since after that moment, we've pretty much dominated the game. It looked like it could have been 3 or 4, but like I said, unlucky to Huddersfield. They were very good in the first half in particular. They did cause a lot of problems. It's hard to believe they've lost so many games in a row, but coming back to Man United, just the positives in general. Obviously I will touch upon some of the things we need to improve on. It's a bit obvious, isn't it? But just focusing on the positive first and foremost. Strong performance from Matic. I thought Pogba, again, like I said, he was my man of the match because obviously he got the 2 goals. I thought Rashford again was fantastic. Lingard for me was in and out of the game. I don't think he was amazing. Same with Mata. I wouldn't say they were amazing, but they were still they're still putting decent performance. I think for me personally, the whole back 4 was a shambles, but like I said, I will come up on that shortly. But yeah, just going, just regarding the football in general, it's just good to see consistently throughout the whole game, especially in the first half when we were putting pressure on. The ball is getting played forward at every given opportunity. People are interchanging positions. The ball is getting moved quickly. We're seeing 1-2s. We're seeing overlapping runs from Dalot and Luke Shaw consistently throughout the whole game. It's just really good to see. Dalot had a chance as well when Rashford played a fantastic cross into the box. A bit of individual brilliance as well, playing it through the person's legs, getting it in. Dalot sadly didn't get the goal, but it's good to see a right back get in there. Like I said, he didn't have the greatest game, but he is only 19. And the same with Fred. He didn't play fantastically well, but again, he still needs time to adjust. Jose Mourinho sadly has not given him the opportunity to do that, so you can kind of see a bit of rust. Same with Mate, just didn't look fully on the pace. Some of his balls were under hit, but again, Mate is a quality player, so I'm not overly worried about those things. At the end of the day, it was an overall good team performance. Defensively, what I will say is there is, of course, areas of improvement needed in the defensive department. However, I can't be overly critical if we win 3-1. What we'll say is we definitely need a centre-back, and at the moment, it looks like we need a right-back, because for me personally, Dalot looks like he's still got quite a bit of development to do. That's not a critique in any way, shape or form. He is only 19, he's a very young lad. But in saying that, the more minutes he gets, I'm pretty sure he'll improve. I just think his positioning at the moment isn't great. In saying that as well, Luke Shaw, again, he needs to improve. I'm not 100% sure what that is. The positioning isn't great from both players. I think Lindelof was okay, and David De Gea made an absolute world-class save. Make no mistake about it. I'm not sure if it was 1-0 at this point when he made that save. Not only did he get his hand to it, but he parried it out of danger, which is just absolutely fantastic from De Gea. What can I say about him? He's just giving the money. I want him to be captain. I don't know if I've said this on the videos before, but for me personally, David De Gea deserves captaincy. He has been so good for us over the last couple of years. As everyone knows, he's the best in the flipping business at the moment. But yeah, going on to latter stage of the second half, like I said, it could have been anything. I was good to see Gomez coming on, of course Pogba getting his second goal as well, which is always good to see, with a beautiful finish. But yeah, just overall a bit disappointed that we conceded at the end, because I did want De Gea to get his clean sheet. Again, just the defense is just not that strong, but it's just one of those things really. We can't defend, so just attack, which is exactly what Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is doing. And what I was about to say is he subbed on Gomez at 3-0, which for me personally is the ice on the cake. Of course I would have loved for him to score and have a massive impact in the game, which sadly he didn't do, but it's just good to see that, because it would never happen under Jose Mourinho. So again, another positive, another youth player coming on, and we had Rashford, we had Pogba, we had obviously Gomez on the pitch, and we had Lingard. So that's 4 players from our youth development. I'll probably miss somebody, but off the top of my head, 4 players from the youth development getting minutes, and getting a lot of minutes as well, which is what United is all about. Playing attacking football, again, what United is all about, and we got the win, which is the most important thing. As I'm recording this, Arsenal are currently 1-1 against Brighton. Obviously I don't know what's the situation with that is. They're probably ended going to win that game, but nevertheless, like I said in my last video, we have to do our job. That is the most important thing. We can't blame Ole Gunnar Solskjaer if we don't get top 4. As long as we put in the performances that we have done in the last 2 games underneath him, and continue to pick up points, that's all we can ask for. If we get top 4, if we mount a chance for top 4, then I would be over the moon. However, it's just one of those things. We're so far behind, but like I said in my last couple of videos, anything can happen. Top 4 is still achievable. Arsenal have got Liverpool on the weekend, so I would expect them to drop points against them. So there are opportunities for us to catch up, but only time will tell regarding that. But in general, like I said, continue to play the free-flowing football. That's what I want to see, and I'm excited to see Martin and Sanchez coming back into this team, and of course Lukaku can still offer us something off the bench, getting us those important goals later on in the game to obviously kill the games off. But yeah, over the moon really, to be honest with you. 3-1. Obviously for Pogba on a personal level, 3 assists, 2 goals. Sorry. It's a great way for him to start his new regime under a new manager. So yeah, apart from that, happy flipping days. If you have watched the video all the way through, you're an absolute legend. Feel free to drop a like, subscribe if you're new, of course, and share it on my social media. But yeah, apart from that, we'll be making a video tomorrow, I believe, possibly the day after, just a preview for our game against who we got next, Bournemouth, I believe, which should be a very hard game. But apart from that, it has been your boy Osman. Come on United! Come on!